there we are. Now I finally got it up. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Let's get the family in here. See if I can find it on my phone. We have 3. Who's going to be number 1? Okay, y'all are being quiet today. I don't like that. There you are. Hi, Deirdre. You're number 1 today. You're the winner. Oops. Okay, I'm trying to find it so I can share it. If y'all would help me do that, I would really appreciate it. Deirdre, you're all by yourself, girl. Where is everybody? Oops, wrong one. Okay, are y'all having as hard of a time finding it as I am? Maybe that's the problem. You shared it. I can't even find it to share it. This is so weird. Okay, no, that's not it. All right, how did you find it? And I can't find it. Good morning, Suzanne. Having technical problems today. There it is. Okay, I guess Facebook is just a little sluggish on the phone. Morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Rick. Hello, how are you? Luz, good morning to you. We're getting everybody in here slowly. Just waiting for people to show up. While they're showing up, anybody got some positive messages for us today? We're needing positive. Still sharing it now that I found it finally. Okay, let's see who's in here. Isabel's here. Good morning, Isabel. Oh, it's good to see you, honey. Okay, we only have a few people, but how's everybody doing? Kathy Han, good morning. You're busy getting ready for work. Well, I hope it's going to be a good day for you. I can't think about food when I get up in the morning. I have to give my body time to wake up. Oh, and your daughter's leaving. Is she leaving today, Kathy? And guess what? We did get the snow that they said we were going to get. So I peeked outside and there's white stuff on the ground and on the trees. So yes, it started snowing, I think around 3. And it's supposed to snow today. So, yep, it's here. Oh, she is leaving today. We wish her all the best in her travels, and we're putting her in our prayer circle this morning. Good morning, Sally. And Luz, you just dropped in to say good morning and you're at work. Oh, don't get in trouble. But thank you for being here. And Deirdre, you're not, oh, am I on more than one channel this morning? Sometimes that happens. if she may be on, it would be either Enlightened World Network or EWN Enlightened Living. I'm not sure. Sometimes I leave it on both if I forget to change it over to just one channel. Oh, Kathy, that is so cool. Drew the shield on her little pillow. How awesome is that? You know, I use that everywhere and over everyone. So y'all get shielded every day. I asked Michael to keep you safe, keep everything flowing in alignment for you. All right, so we're having trouble, I guess, finding it today. Where is everybody? Maybe it's because I'm on two channels. I don't know. But if you are, you can all just jump off of one and jump onto Enlightened World Network. I think that's where most people come in and find the show in the mornings. And Suzanne says, I sent my daughter the shield of Archangel Michael and showed her how to draw the cross shield too. That's awesome, Suzanne. I'm so glad y'all are using that. It is a powerful tool. And we talked Sunday, sorry. My days are all running together. Ruth and I talked about how important it is to have the tools that you need to combat whatever comes up for you in life. Right now, we just happen to be dealing with something that's a little big, aren't we? And figuring it all out. Oh, you came over here, Deirdre. Good. Yep, here we all are. I don't know. I guess there's still one person on the other one. I was going to say I could click off of that one. Sally, you're in the low 30s and freezing rain. Don't you wish it was snow instead of rain? When rain freezes and the roads are icy, I hate that. That is a recipe for disaster for sure. So wishing you all the best with that, Sally, and staying safe. Please stay safe. Yes, Deirdre has been found. What a sad day we had yesterday. There was a lot of low vibration energy yesterday. Were you able to shield from that and to disconnect? That's the important thing, is when you're in somewhere in a group or a discussion and there's something that's bringing your energy field down, it's always good to disconnect and protect your own energy and then do something to raise your vibration. We can all do that, can raise our vibration. And it's good to open up and to share with each other, but it's also good to realize that you can't take on anybody else's energy. We can't take on anything other than love and light. And when we process with somebody and help them work through whatever it is that they're going through, then go back to your heart and ask Michael to cut any cords to low vibration energy. All right, Sally, you're off today. Awesome. I'm so glad you have a day off. And you think it will turn to snow later? Yeah, I think. I'm thinking that there's snow coming in a lot of places today. So I love looking at it. I don't like driving in it. So I went out last night and got what I needed to get so I could just hunker down, as we say in Florida. I won't have to go out there and fight it and drive on roads that are a little tricky sometimes when there's frozen snow or frozen ice on the ground. Yeah, so I don't even like really to walk in it. You just don't know if it's going to be slippery when you step in or if it's going to be the the dry snow, which usually isn't slippery, but yeah. So Sally, what are you going to do with your day off? Do you have teaching that you're doing, or do you have a really day off? I'm hoping that you're able to get some R&R in there because you do a lot, and working on weekends, it's important to take the time that you do have, like today, and do some self-care and some self-love. Do something for you. Tammy, good morning to you. And Suzanne says, that's why I missed group last night. My husband was so grumpy and tired that he went to bed and couldn't help with the dogs. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. And how's your weather doing there in Pennsylvania? Are you all cold or rainy or snowy? Deirdre says, I've been taken down a couple of times on black ice. I have too, Deirdre. Yeah, it's not fun when you find yourself on your butt on the sidewalk. That is not fun at all. Good morning, Carrie. How's our girl? Carrie, give us some good news. We're ready for good news. There's been a lot of the other kind, and we're just ready to have our vibration lifted this morning. Carrie, I'm so proud of you. I'm just so happy that you're being recognized as an amazing photographer, which you are. And I love what happened with the magazine. And thank you for sharing that so we could all see it as well. And Suzanne, you have a beautiful sunny day at 30 degrees. Oh, with some frost, okay. Yeah, I can handle 30. We've been in the 30s here, but it's just really cold now with the snow that's here. And Deirdre says, I missed it too. My sister called. We have a strained relationship, so I couldn't put her off. That's important, Suzanne. Deirdre, priorities. I have to look at our priorities. And Christina's giving us some good news. We are here together, raising the vibration. Absolutely. Thank you, Christina, for that reminder. Sally says she's cleaning her house, petties at 2 and 3, and then massages after that. Lots of self-love. Well, that sounds like a day I would like. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I could use a massage. Can you send Tony out here, please? Okay. Oh, Carrie, so much love to you, honey. Carrie says, my beautiful man-child is asleep on my couch. I covered him up like he was a baby. And blessings. I'm so glad he's there with you, Carrie. That is good news. It's always good news when you have family nearby, isn't it? And Tammy says it's 46, but no wind or rain. So actually a pretty day. And I'm off at lunch today, so going to walk the dogs. Tammy, I forget where you're at. Are you in, I think on the East Coast, maybe? Can't remember. Becky, good morning, good morning. Oh, yes, this is the Angel family that's full of love. And I'm so glad that you all are all part of my family and that we all come together every day just for that purpose of giving love to each other. Virginia, I was going to say Virginia. See, that's the thing. When you have an intuitive thought, say it. If it's wrong, okay, so you're a little off. But my brain was saying, Virginia, Virginia, and I didn't say it. So that's a lesson for all of us. When your gut is telling you something, that's what I call my intuition, my gut is speaking. Say it out loud. And just, that's one way to increase your confidence in what you're hearing. If you're hearing one thing and you keep hearing it, and pay attention to that. And then if you get confirmation, that really increases what you been hearing or seeing or feeling. So there's a lot of ways that you can work with your intuition. And I am working with others to help them with different things they can do to bring that intuition gift forward, because we all have it. We all have the ability to tap in at any moment to our intuition. We all have the ability to tap into the angels and to communicate with them in whatever way, whether we hear them, see them, feel them. We have that ability. That's what their job is. They're here for us. So why wouldn't we be able to increase the way that we can communicate with them? That just makes sense. It doesn't make sense to not see them and feel them and talk to them, because they have a big job to do, keeping all of us safe and helping us along our way. So work on increasing your intuition, work on ways that you can um, help yourself to open up. Sally, you had a precognitive dream last night, but it wasn't too happy. Yeah, I had a really rough night, Sally. Woke up all through the night and got some bad news. I think it was around 3 o'clock this morning that I was reading the bad news. Isabel says it's a new day for a new and fresh start. Everything is working for all of us. With love, we are powerful. Yes, we are. Absolutely. And Deirdre, it should be on Enlightened World Network as well as Angelic River Family. Pretty sure the replay is in there. Okay, and Deirdre is asking Sally if you care to share what your precognitive dream was. And sometimes it is good to talk about it. Sometimes we say, oh, can I just know that that was just a dream? That's what I do sometimes. I know it was just a dream. It was interesting the other night. I saw a full coyote in my dream. And I don't even know the rest of the dream. I just remember that coyote showing itself to me in the dream. The whole body. Sometimes I see like in the distance, or I know what animal it is. This time it really appeared and showed itself to me. And I was talking to Ruth the next day. I hadn't mentioned the dream. And she's telling me that there was a coyote standing on their fence. I guess they have like a concrete fence. And when she said that, I said, really? Because that coyote came to me in my dream. So obviously, with my connection to Ruth, I was able to see what she was seeing in my dream. So it was pretty cool. Suzanne says, I was able to lift up my very good friend who lives in France. She doesn't have Facebook. I would love for her to see the Cup of Joy too. In the meantime, I recommended Ali O'Shea's book and the affirmations. Suzanne, did you know that we also broadcast on YouTube Live and on Periscope, which is part of Twitter? So you can have her look for it. If she doesn't do Facebook, she can watch it on YouTube. And all of the shows that have been done on Enlightened World Network are on YouTube. So every Morning Cuppa Joy is on there, and she can go in and watch any of the replays of them. Have her tune in on Saturday when we do our celebration. And I hope you all have put it on your calendars. Saturday morning, we're going to have a party. Bring your party hats and some dance music so you can dance, and let's celebrate 8 months of being together as a family. We're going to celebrate our month anniversary. It's not an annual yet, but it will be. That's a yet. Jean L'Oreal, good morning, sweet Jean. I hope you're doing well, honey. Sally says there's a small business in our downtown location that gets robbed at gunpoint. And yes, I got a full description of the man. Oh, Sally, I'm hoping that dream doesn't happen. Let's see if we can do an intervention and ask for a different outcome of that. And send Michael to protect that business for sure. Let's do the shield of Archangel Michael. If you know the people that run the business, maybe have them draw out that shield of Archangel Michael and keep it inside the store. I think that would be good. That would help. I'm almost wanting to tell you to draw it with chalk on the sidewalk outside their door and put that protective energy right there at the doorway. And Suzanne, oh good, Suzanne, hopefully she can tune in to YouTube and she can watch it live on there. That would be awesome. Okay, what else is going on? Lots of dreams. I'm just having so many lucid dreams lately. It's just one right after another. And we were concerned about someone last night. When I went to bed, we didn't have the whole picture of what had happened. So that was on my mind and in my prayers when I went to bed. And I tossed and turned and up and down, got the covers off and the covers on, and then finally heard some not good news of what had happened to this person. So let's please remember my friend that I'm staying with here. It was someone that she knows. And let's lift up her vibration and help her to be able to go into an energy where she can help out the loved ones of that family. And Sally says, I want to send Reiki to the situation and try and diffuse it. Yeah, cover it with the white light and send in as much positive energy as you can and see a different outcome. You know, we manifest with our thoughts and our words. So when we want to see a better outcome, we can visualize that, hold that energy and visualize whether it's a health issue or a safety issue like this one is, visualize a different outcome and see it turning around. Miracles are still happening in our world. Every day we're getting miracles. So just hold that in your mind, hold that in your thoughts for a miracle to appear. Annie 7, good morning to you. Marianne Malone, Cindy, good morning, sweetie. We've missed you. And Marianne, I hope you're doing well. Are you still able to do your yoga classes, Marianne? I was thinking about you yesterday and didn't know if you were actually still able to do that with all the restrictions that are coming into place now. There's a lot more places that are going back into shutting down, like restaurants and the non-essential places again. So hopefully you're able to continue at the moment with your yoga class. Good morning, Charlie. Good to see you on here this morning. Charlie, what's going on in your world? Give us some good news. We're looking and searching for good news today, or something to make us laugh or smile or have some hope. That's what we all need, is more hope in our life, more love in our life, more positive energy right now. So anybody with some positives, anybody with a joke to make us laugh or a funny situation that you've been in, just share with us. Share, share, share. And Julie Kiss, good morning, sweet Julie. How are you? You're in upstate New York. Do you have snow up there yet? We got snow last night. It started, I think it probably started about 3 in the morning. I was up at that time. I was up and looked out the window and it looked all white So I knew that it was coming down. Sally says, I know there is a bit of a scuffle because it's his sunglasses and face mask that get ripped off. And that's when I can see him fully, but no serious harm, just really scared. Okay, so let's focus on an intervention from the angels with that and keeping the store owner perfectly safe and no harm done at all. Oh, Charlie, I was able to get out of bed. It's a great day. Anytime I can do that. Charlie, thank you for that reminder. Every day I say it's a great day. Thank you, God, for a new day. Thank you that I'm alive, that I'm breathing, that I have something to look forward to each day. When I get up, I have this to look forward to with all of you. And I'm so very grateful. My days are filled with love, and I didn't used to be this way. It didn't used to be something so miraculous to look forward to. But what's happened in our world this year, the isolation, the separation, it's brought us together to a place that we wouldn't have been without that virus happening. We would not have had this show if the virus hadn't been present, if our lockdown situation hadn't been present. So I'm grateful that we've had this experience because look at what it's brought us. Look at the friendships. Look at the miracles that have happened when we come together and we lift each other up and we share our burdens and we share our love together. It is a miracle, and I'm grateful. Today, I am grateful for every one of you. It's so good to make a gratitude list every day. I used to send a message out to people, and I'm supposed to start that again. I'm going to start it up on the first of the year, that I'll send out a message, a little love message to somebody every day and let them know that I'm grateful for them. And I'm not sure why I'm waiting until the first of the year. I know I've got some travel going on before then. And I found out yesterday that I won't be going to Phoenix for the holidays. So now I've got to figure out, where am I going? What am I doing? One possibility is Sedona. So I've applied to have a personal meeting with someone called the Rishi in Sedona. And I haven't heard back yet, but I've got every hope and faith that I will have my personal audience with this person, because I feel some type of connection there, and I feel that there's something that's going to happen while I'm in Sedona, that I'm supposed to be there. So that's, if that happens, it'll be toward the holidays, toward the end of December. So I'll let you all know if that's something that is going to happen. And if it does, I will be doing some broadcasts from there, from Sedona. And Julie, you don't have snow. Okay, well, it's coming. My weather prediction is snow. Snow and more snow. Yes, absolutely, Sally. Positive vibes is what we're looking for. Christina, you started your Christmas decorations inside the house. Did you get the outside done, Christina? I think you were going to do that while the weather was still good. So I'm hoping the outside got done. And the lights make you happy. They do me too. I love looking at Christmas lights. There's a street, I think it's like one or two streets up from where I'm staying here, and they have the most beautiful Christmas lights up. They have Santa Claus and the sleigh and all kinds of things, but the lights are just beautiful. They did a really good job. And I know that Ruth has put hers up already. She did blue and white this year instead of multicolored. And I think she was thinking of Archangel Michael when she did those blue lights. Marianne says it's a wonderful day. Beautiful, crisp morning here in Bama. And the sparkly lights make you happy. Good. And Suzanne did the outside lights last weekend. Yes, Marianne, spreading the gratitude. I've never been to Sedona. It would be a new experience for me. I've been by it. I've driven on the road to Sedona, but I've never gone in there and experienced all of that wonderful magic. Jean says, our family is a special reason to give thanks this Thanksgiving. Isn't that the truth? I can't wait to have Thanksgiving morning with all of you. Hopefully you'll show up if you're able to come in and start your day with love, start your day with gratitude and love, and shifting any burdens that may be going on, letting go of anything in your life that needs to be let go of so your vibration can be high on that day. Deirdre says, I've been feeling much lighter ever since the election ended. It feels like time to celebrate just in time for the holidays. Yeah, it feels much lighter, doesn't it, everyone? I don't know if you're experiencing that, but I know it is that I am, and somebody's here. Usually when there's a spirit in the room, my nose starts itching. And yeah, I felt that last night, even as I was waking up through the night, feeling a spirit here. I wasn't sure who it was. I'm still not. Sally, maybe you can tune in for me and see if you can feel anything around me. It's very close by and it's on my left side, if that helps you to tune in. All right, so what else do we have? Linda Lemieux, good morning, sweetheart. Thank you for your help last night, Linda. And the person has been found, and it's not a good outcome. Yeah, Christina says we did get the outside done during the good weather. Yeah, that was a good thought that you had, and very smart on your part to go ahead and get it up. And I think that's what a lot of people around here had the same thought, because there's a lot of lights up on lawns and houses. Bill Miller. Oh, you mean Bob Miller? I used to know Bill Miller in Arizona. That's interesting. Maybe that's my confirmation that I'm going to Sedona. But I think you may be talking about Bob Miller. Yeah, he likes to hang out. He's usually very talkative, though, when he comes in. And he may be. And yeah, I'm getting it's so interesting when Spirit uses my voice to speak. I get like a quiver on my lip. It starts moving. Do you get that? Any of you that channel messages through? It's so funny because I'll feel like a sensation right here on my lip, and then my nose starts itching. And I'm like, okay, who wants to talk? Who are you that wants to come through and give a message or share something to a loved one? And that's usually what happens. Okay, Sally, you're doing your lights today. Well, hopefully the rain will stop so you can do that. That would be a good thing for us to intend, wouldn't it? Intentions are powerful. Okay, Suzanne says, I sent my daughter all the recipes for Thanksgiving. She's good to go. I'm so glad to hear that. And Linda, I know we were all praying for better news, honey. And I don't know any details. I just got the text, I think about 3, that she had been found. Yes, Christina, Bob Miller. Bob Miller, oh my God, chills even with saying his name. And Sally, you get that too. You get that sensation. It's an interesting sensation. And what used to happen in the very beginning, when I started channeling through messages from loved ones, my face would change and I would actually take on some of the sensation from that person. If they had a beard or a mustache, especially, it would get really itchy with the mustache. And some people that I channeled that had something happen to them in the physical, like if they had a stroke or an aneurysm, I would feel that place of pain in their head where it had happened. Right now, I'm feeling the back of my head. There's something on the right back side of my head. And I know Bob did have strokes, and we're not sure exactly the cause of death because he died overnight. He was alone. So it could have either been his heart or another stroke that took him out. But yeah, I feel that may be him. If anybody else is picking up any energy that's here with me, see why Bob is with me today, if that is him, and just asking him if he has any message for us. And it feels like him. I'm just tuning in. Bob was my gratitude guru, my gratitude hero. Every morning he would call out people's names and tag people on Facebook, like I'm grateful for you, and he would say your name or type in your name. So every morning we would get up and turn on Facebook and look to see if we'd been tagged. It was so beautiful to have that. And then we didn't have him anymore in the physical to do that. So I think that's why he's here, because it was because of him that I started the gratitude based tradition. And I actually wrote a book. Yeah, I did have one. I wrote a gratitude journal called The Gratitude Base. And it's just a journal where you can open it up and every day, whoops, away from the light, every day you can write in what day it is. And it says, today I am grateful for, yeah, right, Sally, the right side. That's where I was feeling it too. Every day you can write who you're grateful for. And then I sent that to somebody. I just, whoever it was, I would take a snapshot of it with my phone and I would send it to them. And sometimes I had never interacted with the person before, but for some reason I was drawn to them to give them that message. And many people would respond to me with, I really needed to hear that. I really needed to hear that today. So I knew exactly why I was supposed to send it to them. There were others that would ask, why did you send me that? You know, was there a reason that you sent me a message of gratitude? And I'd say, no, I'm just grateful for you. Just wanted to lift your vibration with that. So I want to read the first part of this book. It's only one page. It's called Attitude of Gratitude. Let me start out by saying that I did not always maintain an attitude of gratitude. As a child, I was taught to be polite, to always say please and thank you. This is how things were, and it was accepted as the norm. Then life happened. You know, little things like work and bills, house cleaning, raising a family, divorce. Well, you get the picture. Gratitude was just not a priority. And while I still use the words thank you, it was just kind of an afterthought. It was not until a few years ago that I truly understood the meaning of gratitude and how important it is to have it in life. I came across a little book called The Magic, And then my life totally changed. I learned to give gratitude for everything in life, no matter how small. I even learned to give gratitude for the things that had not yet manifested. My cat, Gizmo, is really good at doing this. If he even thinks he might receive some pets or snuggles, he starts purring in a very loud purr. He's then irresistible. I am convinced that he knows the secret. The idea is to be grateful for what it is you are calling to you, even before you see it physically. Hold it in your mind's eye and just feel the feeling of already having it. Then just wait for the magic to happen. Now, I no longer have my gizmo, but I remembered that about him, that if I even looked his direction, he'd start purring because he was anticipating that I was going to put my hand on his head, the top of his head, that's where he liked to be scratched. And he was already knowing that he was going to get that. So he started doing his happy purr, which was very, very loud. But I learned so much from Bob Miller, my gratitude guru, from Rhonda Byrne, who wrote The Magic. It's all about gratitude for everything, everything in life. And that's been my life ever since I really learned the secret of happiness, the secret of manifesting, of putting that energy out there of gratitude even before you see the evidence of it. So many times we look for that evidence first, and then we're grateful. We're like, oh, look, I got $100. I am so grateful. Well, why not hold that energy inside first of abundance? And then whatever shows up, there it is, and continue the gratitude, but start it before you even see the evidence of it appearing. And that is the secret. So let's go ahead and put in our prayer requests and anything that you're grateful for. Let's add in gratitude this morning. Prayer requests and gratitude. Let's put those in the comments and we'll do our meditation and our prayer and try to get y'all out of here on time this morning. And Sally says, my eyes change color during readings and my voice can change tones. Mine does too, Sally. A lot of times if I'm bringing a loved one through, I speak the way they spoke. And, not in a foreign language, but if there was an accent or if there was a hesitation or something that they said all the time, like common phrases that they used, and if they wore a hat or, if they showed me themselves in, if it was a woman, like if they showed themselves in a dress, whatever it was, yeah, that's been such an interesting part of channeling and of bringing through messages for loved ones. I love it. I love that I'm open to let spirit do that. And that's the thing, it's just being open to it and allowing it. As our Marietta says, accept, align, allow. Sally, I have a tingling sensation on the right side of my brain. Oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was and is, sorry, Bob just corrected me. It is Bob that's here and wanted me to bring out the message of gratitude big time this morning. Bob had a show just before he passed that was called Practice Gratitude Success. And I loved that show. I was on it several times with him, and he had amazing people that talked about what they were grateful for in life, including a lot of stroke survivors and people who had been through many, many heavy things in their life. All of those big fires that had to be put out. And he always kept it upbeat. It was always a time where you went on there and you left feeling so good because Bob loved to laugh. And it was such an interesting experience being in his energy, talking about gratitude and having everything fun. Everything was just so much fun with him. So I'm glad that he's hanging out today. He's here to raise my vibration. Good morning, Prachetta. Namaste to you. Jean says, I love that theme for our holidays this year. Let's keep an attitude of gratitude. I agree, Jean. I certainly do. And Julie says, prayers for Linda Kiss. She has her port put in today. Thank you, and God bless all my online family. We will keep Linda lifted up, and you as well, Julie. And thank you for being with us this morning. Deirdre, prayers for everyone to feel unconditional love everywhere, Gaia and world peace. Prachetta, special prayers for my lovely, beautiful, very Teri ma'am to be safe, happy, healthy, and always protected. Prayers for my parents, mom and dad, happy wedding anniversary in heaven. Hope you are saying cheers together. Thanks so much, mom and dad, for giving Prachir and me such a beautiful life, values, and family. Lots of love to my entire Angelic River family. Good health, happiness, and gratitude. Love. Love you, Prachetta. Okay, Christina, prayers for Ruth and all who may be grieving. Prayers for all battling illness, whether physical, mental, or emotional. Prayers for our beautiful Mother Gaia and all her inhabitants, people, animals, plants, fish, birds, elementals. Praying for hope. Sharon, who I miss, oh, I certainly miss her, and all our Angelic River family. Prayers for Suzanne and Kathy and their families. Also, a little prayer for Paula from last night's discussion, that she make connections and begin to feel the love and process of healing. And so it is. And Christina and everyone that was there, Paula did reach out to Diana. And I got a message back from Diane that she had heard from her and that she's pretty sure she can help her. So I was so happy that Linda Lemieux actually made that suggestion, and we all jumped on board, and that connection was made. So I think that's a huge confirmation that we are supposed to be together on that show on Mondays. We are there for a ministry. We're there to help others. Anytime we bring in angels and talk about angels, miracles start happening. So I feel like that was a miracle that happened on our angel show yesterday. And thank you, Christina, for that prayer. And also thank you for your connection, for your cousin to do an interview of Ruth. That's going to happen tomorrow morning. And it's going to be outside. So let's pray that Ruth will not be shivering so much she can't talk. And pray for that interview to go really, really well, that she can get the message that needs to be said out to people. She said to me yesterday, you know, everybody's saying this for people to wear their masks, social distance, for people to be safe. She goes, why is my message any different? And I said, because you've had that personal experience now, and people want to know those personal stories where you've been affected by Aurora Rose. And that was what happened to cause the death of your mom. So I think it needs to be heard. I think her words need to go viral. And this is the beginning of that. So pray for Ruth for tomorrow morning. I think it's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. She's being interviewed by a TV station here in Denver and getting her message out for people to just pay attention, be aware that your actions have an effect on others. All right, prayer request. Isabel, prayers for all of us, and I am grateful for finding you in these beautiful groups. Thank you, Isabel. Deirdre, I'm grateful for my Angelic River family tribe. celebrating each morning with y'all. Well, we're grateful for you, Deirdre, and thank you for being a moderator in our online group called Angelic River Family. Kathy, I was grateful to have my little family all together for an early Thanksgiving celebration together. Beautiful. Suzanne, I'm grateful that everything will be working out exactly the way it's supposed to. Yes, it is. Kathy Han, prayers for all not so fortunate to have family together. Yeah, Christina, I was relieved too to get that message back from Diane. So thank you all for being there. Thank you for sharing some compassion with Paula yesterday in the Zoom meeting and praying that she'll be able to listen and to get the message through that she needs to get. Let's pray that for her and intend that for her. And I would like to put a prayer request in for Denise that I'm staying with, and for her and her friends and the friend's family. Just lift them up today. Okay, Suzanne says prayers for our beautiful family here for love and peace. And please pray for my family and my daughters. We will, Suzanne. Tammy says, great news. Thank you for letting us know about Paula. Could not get her off my mind. Felt like her in the past, and it is no fun. This is such a wonderful group of people. And yeah, Linda, I'm also glad that connections were made from the Angel show. It's definitely a confirmation that that show is needed and that there are miracles that are going to happen from it. So thank you all for showing up yesterday, those of you that were there and those of you that shared it out and that just bring your beautiful energy to it. And Christina says, Mike is a really cool guy. I used to babysit him when we were kids. Oh, I can't wait to meet him. Ruth is insisting that I have to be there with her. So I will be. Good morning on Periscope. And Jean Lorio says, sometimes it's hard to know what to mention in prayer when there is so much going on. So simply asking that everyone's heart be filled with love and joy, that they embrace the truth of being one family, one earth, and all divine, love and healing to everyone. Thank you, Jean, for that beautiful prayer. And Linda says, I'm grateful to be here and to know all of you. You are a blessing. Yes, lots of me toos. And Linda, prayers for Denise and her friends and all concerned. Thank you, Linda, and thank you again for getting on the phone and being with us last night. Yeah, I was hoping for a better outcome with that situation. I wasn't able to feel into the energy as much as I had hoped. I did have an experience earlier in the night where her daughter's name went into my head, and I'm going, why am I thinking that name? I had done a remote healing for the daughter, but I didn't know why. All of a sudden, I was hearing her name, and it was very loud, very strong. And it was about the same time that Denise also had thought about the mother who went missing yesterday. And prayers for Paula. Yes, let's lift up Paula, that she'll get the help she needs and she'll get some insight into her situation. And I know that Diane will be able to help her because she's been through that situation. And Charlie, yes, prayers for Paula. Thank you for being there yesterday, Charlie. And there were so many there that could relate to what was going on. They could, you all could relate to the anger and the sadness and that feeling like it will never get better. But we all know that grief has to work itself out. You have to let yourself feel it to heal it. And that's the point that she's at, is the feeling part. bringing up the emotions, the deep emotions, and feeling them. But it's important to work through it and not be stuck in it. And that's what was going on. So I'm so glad she's getting the help that she needs. Isabel, I was away in Gainesville this weekend, so busy, and was on the road during the show yesterday, but couldn't make it for a long time. Well, I'm glad you were there for the bit that you were. And all right, so Bob's here again. Not sure what he wants to say this morning, but I'm just listening to him if he wants to bring a message to you all. And I'm getting almost a dizzy feeling in my head. So I don't know if he's connecting with somebody out there. It feels like there's someone who has had a stroke, maybe a mini stroke, because it's not like overwhelming pressure, but there's like a pressure sensation at the top of the head. So it's either a person that's on here now that has had a stroke or someone in your life, either a loved one or a family member or a friend that has had a stroke or is dealing with something right now connected with that. So that's why he's here. He's here to give a message of hope, he says. A message of hope to not go into a low vibration when that happens, but to raise your vibration, because that's how he brought himself back after his stroke. He had several strokes and he wasn't even able to speak after one of them. So he just wants, yeah, Sally, I don't know what's going on, but there's somebody who needs to hear to raise your vibration, keep your vibration up, and bring that energy field up high so that the cells in the body can start rejuvenating and start helping in that situation. And just asking Bob if it could be Carrie. Carrie, was there, or Christina, was there a sensation in the left arm as well? Because I'm feeling now not only the sensation in the left side, but the left arm. There's like a tingly sensation going down the left arm. And good morning, Leo, while we're trying to get that message through, whatever that might be that's coming in from Bob Miller. Leo says, prayers for Paula, for love and understanding. Yeah, thank you, Leo. And Leo, I just want to thank you for your beautiful words to her yesterday. And your message was so amazing. Oh, I just love when you talk, not just listening to you, but you're such a deep spiritual being. And I felt like you were channeling a message for her to really hear you. And I'm hoping that she will remember the words that you said. And Leo says, happy to know she reached out. Sorry, I just saw something move. Um, Nothing like being frightened in the morning by spirit. All right, where was I? Happy to know she reached out for the help she needs, and prayers to my Aunt Sonia, who left the physical world yesterday. Ah, yes. Leo, I'm feeling your Aunt Sonia. Wow. There's a lot going on right now, guys. There's a lot of energy in this room where I'm at. I don't know if y'all are feeling it, but I just had a spirit pop in over here on the right. I've got Bob Miller over here on my left, and messages coming through like crazy. So this is just a very interesting moment that I'm just going to enjoy. Yes, Sally says, yes, please. This is a feeling I want to stop. And yes, the left arm as well. So just asking, trying to get some confirmation that this is for Carrie or if it's for someone else. And I keep hearing John Fiore's name, who is not with us this morning. John Fiore needs to come in here. And yeah, Linda, Bob Miller would fill up the room, definitely. He does. Trust me, when he comes in, he fills up the entire room because he always wanted to be seen and heard, and he was such a love, such just pure love. This other energy that just popped in that kind of surprised me. I wasn't ready for it. Leo, it feels like your Aunt Sonia. It feels very feminine energy. So I've got Bob on one side on me and this other being on the other side. That feels like a new person in spirit. And beautiful, beautiful smile, beautiful, loving, open energy, accepting energy. And yeah, I think she's here because I kept saying your name, Leo, and just came in to give you some love and give you some confirmation that she's okay. She's okay. She's in a good place and just wants you to go into love in your heart and feel all those feelings that are there, all the sadness, but then to replace those sad thoughts with happy thoughts of her, remembering the beauty that she was, just like Jophiel will help you to find that beauty even in your sadness. She'll help you find beauty even in your grief. So we're all just going to hold you right now. Yeah, you feel it too, that it is her. Yeah, it is such a comfort. So let's all put our arms around Leo this morning, holding you up with love and letting you know, oh my gosh, I just have tears right now. She's so beautiful. Yeah, heart hugs to Leo. And Jean says prayers for Paula. And Leo, your Aunt Sonia is receiving so much love, both earthly and divine. She is beautiful. Yes, your advice to Paula was right on. Yeah. And Leo, you have tears rolling down. Yeah, I've got them too. I'm like very emotional with all of this. And Prachetta, you feel needles and pins in your legs. Yeah, there's a lot of energy going on right now, Prachetta. I have chills. There's so much going on right now with spirit helping us to feel our loved ones in spirit, to feel the energy of them as they come through. I've got a room full of spirit here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what shifted, but all of a sudden I have many of your loved ones here with me. Those of you that are here gathered together this morning, I have so much energy from spirit that wants to say that they love you. Okay, Bob says it's because of Thanksgiving, because anytime that you think of the gatherings that you used to have, there's a part of your heart that is missing that physical person being there. So there's a tug on your heart, and it's like your heart sometimes skips a beat. You're wanting that energy to be with you so bad and so much that your heart is what's missing that person. So stay in your heart. Tell your heart, yes, wasn't that awesome? Wasn't that an amazing time together that I had with my loved one, and that I can still have, but in a different way. I can still feel their energy. It's just a little different now. And Bob says if you ask, just ask for a touch from them. If you just put your hand on your heart, they will also place their hand, their, their spiritual hand, right on top of yours. And you'll be able to feel that. You'll be able to feel that touch when you do that their hand will touch you in such a way that it'll be very obvious that you're not alone, and you'll be able to have that beautiful time, just a moment of time where they can help you to remember the good and remember the happy and remember that everything is energy, your energy and their energy. And you can feel that, you can experience that in a big way. Yeah, it gets very hot when spirit shows up, whether it's a loved one or the angels, any spirit. And I just saw another movement behind me. So somebody else wanted to come through and share love. And this one is more of a male energy. And seeing if there's any message for someone from him. There's a heavy sensation right between the eyes. It's almost like a broken nose. Feels like an accident. There was an accident that happened. The nose was broken. Um, Head injury. So there's someone there listening. Your ancestor, your loved one is here and wants you to know that he's okay and that he's not in pain. That was a big question that you had, was if he felt pain. There was a pain sensation just before the death, but he's not in pain and wants you to know that he's okay. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not getting a name. Frank? I'm hearing Frank. I don't know if that's his name or if that's the name of a loved one that he's wanting to get a message to. Sounds more like it could be that, but I'm not sure. Lee had a stroke that affected the left side of his face. Wow, Sally, you're getting such a huge hit on this, and I'm feeling very drawn to you. Your Tio Lee. Yeah, I'm feeling, I'm still feeling Bob. Bob says he draws a lot of the energies that pass, those ones that go from a stroke, and he's able to help them as they come into where he's at in the spirit realm, that he's able still to share gratitude, to help them process the experience they had as a victim of stroke. Yeah, Sally, I'm pretty sure that it was for you, for your loved one. And it felt like Carrie's energy was there too, Christina, for some more healing for him on that left side. So there was some healing energy that came through along with the message to keep the vibrations high. And Jean Loria says, yes, Sonia is here. She is. She's still hanging out here on the right side. And she apologized for scaring me. I wasn't scared. I was just startled. I'm like, what was that? Yeah, sometimes when they come so up close and personal and I'm not expecting it, it's like, oops, somebody's here. Okay, so yeah, so that pressure is gone. Yeah, there's still some itching right here. So, all right, I get it, you guys. Oh, yes, Prachetta, thank you for sending me that mantra. I did listen to that and I felt my crown chakra move all over the place. And I think it opened up some more, which is why, one of the reasons why this morning, all the spirit is just deciding to surround me in the room to bring through messages of love for all of you. And Christina, could you ask Bob to say hi to my mom for me? All right, Bob. Christina, can you type in her name, please? Yes, Prachetta. definitely your mom and dad. It's their special day. And you called them in by saying happy anniversary to them in heaven. So, yes, they are here. Let's all feel the energy that's here right now. There's so much spirit that's here, not just loved ones. There's angels in this room that are just showing me their presence. Archangel Jophiel is still hanging around big time. She's really wanting us to see how beautiful it is, even if we don't have that person there in the physical. It's beautiful to hold on to their energy of love, to hold on to the beautiful memories that we made. I said something the other day, I think it was yesterday. Ruth was trying to find some pictures of her mom. Her mom, oh my gosh, I just got so many chills. Elaine is here. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Elaine. She just reminded me to tell the story that yesterday Ruth was trying to find pictures of her mom, actual pictures, not just on the phone or computer, because the radio station that's going to interview her had asked for some different pictures of her. And I made the comment, we don't print out pictures anymore. We all keep them digitally. And sometimes we forget to capture some beautiful moments. So I'm trying to take as many pictures as I can of all of you that I get to meet physically so that I do have that. And I don't print out pictures very often, and especially right now because, I'm kind of mobile. But how important it is, that's the message, how important it is to capture moments, to capture the memories. And then you have that to look at and really hold that energy in your heart of that memory. Elaine is here to thank all of you for loving Ruth. Thank all of you for lifting her up and for surrounding her with love at this time of grief. Ruth has been through several of the different stages of grief, and I know she'll continue to go through more and repeat some of them probably because that's what we do. And Leo, for you too, and anyone else that's lost someone recently, Charlie, Christina, Prachetta and Prachir, especially Sally, when you lost your sister, to really hold that energy of love, that as you go through your grief process, you'll go in and out of the anger, the sadness. In the beginning, there was the bartering that happens in grief, and just allow, let the emotions come up, honor them, recognize them, and just be there in spirit, and let them come in with you to comfort you. That's what they're doing right now. These spirits that are here, yes, I believe that Anne is here, Christina. I believe, Suzanne, that your mother-in-law is here. All of them are just surrounding today. They're almost like pushing me forward because the room is so full and the energy that's here is so magnificent. They're here to help us all to understand more about love, to understand more that we don't have to stop thinking about them. We don't have to miss them so tremendously that we can't feel their energy. Go into the love, go into the vibration of, I see you, I still see you, I still feel your love, I still hear your voice. We can open up to spirit enough to hear their words. And their words right now are so comforting. I feel like I'm listening to 100 radio stations right now. They're all just wanting to chatter and to give you all the message of love. That's what and then they're all talking in unison, saying, we love you, we love you, we are here, and please, please connect. They want you to connect. They want the gratitude to be through the roof for this holiday season. Even when it feels like you just want to pull the covers up and snuggle in your bed and let the world just pass by, whatever they're going to do, they want you to get up. I don't know who's saying this. There's somebody very loud that says, get up, suit up, and show up. And those words are coming through not from me. I love the words, but that's not my words. That's one of your loved ones that's saying, get up, suit up, and show up. So if there was someone in your life that had that type of attitude, that type of um, motivating energy that would encourage you, whatever you're going through, whatever place you're at, to face it. Get up and face it. Get up and put on your best dress. Put on your makeup. And somebody's singing the Miranda Lambert song. To put on your makeup now. Get up and be the very best that you can be. Get up and show your face. Make a presence. Make your presence known, that you're not just going to lay down and let life pass you by, but you're going to get up and be strong. And the way you're going to do that is to feel into the love, feel into the support that you have right here in this place every morning. We support each other. We love each other. We come together for each other. And I could stay on here all day with you guys. I could do more of this channeling because I love bringing your loved ones to you. Ooh, somebody has a hard time breathing. I'm not sure a name, but you had a loved one that had a tightness in the chest. It feels like heart attack or the lungs, some problem with the lungs, the whole chest, the upper area, not being able to speak. That loved one just kind of took over my energy right now. Okay, so I know we didn't do a real meditation this morning, but I know that your loved ones are here. They're loving on you. They're sending you messages of love and energy of love. And whoever this is not letting me breathe very well, but they just want to give you love. Oh, Joanne. Oh my gosh. Let me feel into her energy. Yeah, she wants you to know she's okay, Joanne. Yeah, there's the ladybug. Yeah, it's her. She just showed me the ladybug. Yeah, I've got chills, so many chills. Thank you all. I have to get off of here or I wouldn't. I'd stay on with you all if I could, but we have a 9 o'clock show on this channel. So I really do have to end this one so that Mira can do hers. And Sally, your father passed from a massive heart attack. His heart actually exploded. Yeah, it felt like a lot of heavy energy, and it was just like all of a sudden they just surrounded me with that energy. So let's show love to each other. Let's hold each other in these memories, these warm memories that your loved ones are bringing through for you. Lift each other up today. Just lift each other up in prayer. Lift each other up with a word of gratitude. Just start doing that tradition that I started. Oops. I don't remember what year I printed this or what year I published this. I think it was 2016. Yeah. In 2016, I published this book, Gratitude Base. You can find it on Amazon if you want to have a physical journal that you can write that in and read about. My friend Bob Miller, who showed up today, and thank you, Bob, and all the ancestors and loved ones that showed up today. And Charlie, I'm pretty sure she was here. I am positive, and I'm saying that because I'm hearing that. I am positive that every one of your loved ones showed up for you today. They all came through right now in this moment to be here with you. So just give thanks and much, much gratitude to our loved ones and to everyone that was here to help bring them through, to bring their energy in. Whew. Sending all of you so much love, and hold love in your heart, hold gratitude, raise your vibration through love. If you're feeling a little tender from this experience this morning, if you need to talk, just let me know. I'm here for you and very happy to help anyone that needs to process those feelings of grief, those emotions. And let's end this show with our heart telephone. There's my sister Billy. Hi, Billy. Let's end it with the heart telephone, saying love to each other, saying gratitude to each other. So on the count of three, let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very, very much. You are such a blessing in my life. And I don't know if these spirits are going to let me go. They may be sending out some messages to some of you. If you get a message from me today and it's something that you're not expecting, then know that they made me do it. Okay? I love you. And where's our, I haven't seen Rick in a bit. Rick, if you're still here, you usually take us out along with Deirdre. And we've got 4 minutes before this show has to be off the air. I love you all. There's our Rick. Thank you, darling, for being here. Leo, Prachetta, Suzanne, Tammy, Linda, Deirdre, Sally, Charlie, Jean, Christina. I love you all so much. Isabel. And Sally, thank you. Everyone's typing it in now. I love you all so much. Namaste, y'all. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you later.